What it is, easy family? It's your boy Rob, and today I'm back with another episode of RobNaMic, where I sit here with my mic and I just talk hoops to those that listen. And today's a very sad day, man. It sucks. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to talk about it like this in this video, but I got to. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. And I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know how you feel. But as always, you feel me? Before we get started with the video, how have you been? Talk to me. I hope all has been well with you and yours. I've been okay. Like I said, I'm a little down today, including yesterday. It just both teams I picked to go into the conference final lost in game 7s, and that just it's not sitting right with me. It sucks, you know. And all I can think is like, dang, really, bro? Y'all really lost? Come on now. But I got 4 points I want to get to in this video. Before I get into that, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to build something great, and we can't do that without your support. So if you're new, subscribe, share with friends. We got 11 views on the last video. That was cool in a day. That was cool. That was new, so I appreciate that. Let's just keep growing, you know what I mean? But let's move on. 4 points I wanted to get into. 4 of them things. Number 1, I'm starting with the winning team. Congrats to the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all did y'all thing. I'm super happy for Trae Young, Nate McMillan, and that whole team, because it's like they worked hard. They worked hard both series, including mainly this series. They worked hard and they were impressive. Trae, even though his game 7 performance wasn't as good as his other performances, he still hit clutch shots to win this game. Or I say big shots in certain situations to win this game. He hit threes, floaters, he made the right plays and did his thing in the later the game, and that was impressive. But I want to give shout out to Nick McMillan. You know, I like to talk about the coaches, and shout out to Nick McMillan, his ability to, the team's ability in whole, to no matter how bad they went on, like, how do I say this? No matter how bad it got in the games. I'm talking about all series, right? No matter how bad it got in the series, he kept them in the game. There's probably one game where they weren't in it. Other than that one game, they had one of the best comebacks, and that was all credit. That's credit to Nick McMillan and the team. Just trusting the process and keep working hard. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect the Hawks to win. Like I said earlier, I wanted the 76ers to win. I thought they were the better team to win. But ever since the first round for the Hawks against the Knicks, I just wanted to see Trae Young succeed. It's something about his swag on the court, his demeanor, that just like, oh, he got that. He's like that. He showed that. Like I said, he struggled tonight in from the field, but he was still impactful, and like his demeanor, his swag is everything. And I'm excited to see how that goes against the Bucks. I'll talk about that a little later. Yeah, man. So that was cool to see. Moving on to the disappointment, bro. Moving on to the disappointment. It's 76ers, man. Sucks that they lost. There's no, to me, there's gonna be excuses from like die-hard 76ers fans. I'm not a 76ers fan. I'm just a fan of Joel. There's no excuses why they lost. Not like there's no like you can make an excuse for the Nets why they lost. Kevin Durant's injured. James Harden's on one leg. Kevin Durant plays 48 minutes, so he's like if you're a diehard fan, you're gonna probably make an excuse for the Nets. If you're a diehard 76er fan, what's really your excuse but Ben? In my opinion, Joel Embiid, you can say he was injured or hobbling. Joel Embiid during the games didn't really show any signs of hurtage. He still played through it, wasn't complaining. He probably is beat up. His body's sore as hell, and he is battling injuries now. But he still played. You know what I mean? And every game he played. So there's really no excuse I want to give him for that. As a whole, you feel me? Doc Rivers, the light is on him. You know how I said in the past video, Quinn Snyder, the light is on him. Again, the light is on Doc Rivers right now, because what he did in like 2 of the games is unacceptable. Him not knowing to take Ben Simmons out after game 1 or 2 in clutch situations is terrible coaching. It's unacceptable, and it's not okay what he did. That was disappointing. And now his former player Chris Paul is in the Western. That's just ironic, but it's like, you're supposed to be a good coach. That's why they got you the day after you resigned from, I don't remember, I don't know if it was the day, I don't remember, but they got you soon, the 76ers, after you resigned with the Clippers. And you're not, this series, you didn't look like a good coach. You look like the same coach that was with the Clippers. And it's just like, bro, what's up? Like, why? I don't understand what coaches. Why as players why as fans do we see stuff that they just don't see? I don't understand that. The fact that us fans know for a fact to take Ben Simmons out the game when they start fouling, instantly, like after the first foul, take him out the game, or first two. If you see Ben Simmons not making free throws, take him out the game instantly. The moment they start fouling, take him out the game, bring in George Hill, Tyrese Maxey. That's it. Y'all playing Tyrese Maxey in Game 6. He ain't played all series or whatever. It's bulljoy. That's bad coaching, and it's on him. And now the main person I'm putting the blame on though is motherfucking Ben Simmons. The fuck is you doing, Ben? The fuck is you doing? You were terrible. After this series, do you know how many people as a whole, as NBA fans, have put above you? I hope you see the list of people that's above you after this terrible playoff performance and realize I need to get better. Bro, some people that we had, I'm gonna say it like this. Some people, I don't know about me, I might have to do some thinking. They don't even have you as a top 10 point guard. After this performance, you're not even top 10. Great defensive player. Great. The best defensive player in the league. One of the best defensive wherever you put him. He's up there. One of the worst offensive players I've ever seen in my 6-7 years of watching basketball. Like really watching basketball. I've never seen a player so uninvolved in the offensive scheme, offensive possessions. It's ridiculous. I don't want to compare him to Giannis, but Giannis has no jump shot. He's learning it, he's gaining it, he takes them. He's not great at that, but he takes them, right? And he trusts himself to take them. Ben Simmons has no jump shot, he doesn't take them, but he also doesn't even drive. It's the most confusing thing. Like, he drives and instantly looks to kick. He can have a mismatch and he'll still kick. He had one play this game I saw where he drove and he finished. And I'm like, man, do that all game. I know you can't do that all game because you guys run your offense through Joel, but there's possessions where he needs to just go to the rim. There's no reason he should be doing that. It's unacceptable, and it pissed me off watching that. I was so mad watching this game 7, him being uninvolved. He was like 2 for 16. 2 for 16, man. Don't shoot the ball. Don't touch the ball. Get off the court. Play George Hill or Tyrese. Get off the court. Man, I'm pissed, y'all. This game had me for sure. I was mad. Watching that down the stretch, proud for Trae Young. Proud. The next generation winning. Proud. Now I'm like, but like with my other team, I'm like disappointed. But going into my next one, what's the next move for the losing team, the 76ers? And there's only one thing. You can give Doc Rivers another try. I don't think firing him is something that you should do, but he is under the light. But I don't think that's something you should do. Trade Ben Simmons. It's not even a discussion. It's not even like, let's think about this. I have Joel Embiid for, I don't know his contract, but probably for the next 2 years, 2+ years. Ben Simmons, if he doesn't show me any improvements in a jump shooting game in the mid-range, just in the mid-range, he's traded instantly. Just like Kemba Walker got traded a couple days ago, Ben Simmons needs to get traded instantly. I don't know where to. I don't give a damn. He can't be on the same team with Joel. It doesn't work. Ben Simmons is looking like, so I was in the middle of recording and then my camera died, so I had to stop. So I forgot where I left off at. But now I just remember I was talking about Ben Simmons. Now I'm not as hyped as I was in that video because it's been some time, so I've relaxed some. But from what I remember, he needs to get traded. Ben Simmons needs to be gone. Trade him to, I don't know, maybe Portland needs to go and just go in rebuild mode and trade Dame and CJ and just start over. I don't know. He got to be gone. Him and Jerome is just, it's not gonna work until Ben decided to get a jump shot. And then I had a fourth point. Okay, and then my predictions for Hawks versus Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Bucks, but I think it's gonna be another 7-game series. From what I saw with the Hawks, I think they're gonna compete with anybody put in front of them, and they're gonna always compete. Both teams are coming on game sevens. So we'll see. I think it should be a close series. But I'm going to pick the Bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Should I go with the Bucks though? Let me know who y'all going with. It's either the Bucks or the Hawks, but it's like the fan of Trae Young. I want to see Trae Young win. The analyst in me knows that the Bucks will win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'll say on this, man. Philly, this is a bust year. Have the #1 record and just vanished. Just didn't show up. You know what I mean? Showed up, but not really. Somebody on the team didn't show up. It just wasn't good. It sucks. Hopefully they can figure something out this off season. And yeah, disappointed me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We dropping stuff like this. I wanted to say all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to say all the time, like the moment I said that, but then I'll be like, that'd be a lie. So hopefully this video gets posted, and if you see this, you're a real one. And if you're not subscribed, ask yourself, are you a real one? I'm out. Peace.